Hey y'all, it's Honey Priestess. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is going to be the romance reading, the first romance reading I've ever done for fire signs. That's Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Any information you need is in the description box below. I'm really excited about starting this because I really like addressing the elements because I feel like what you guys do in your personal lives can serve the collective, even in romance. And so I like that whole energy surrounding this. What else is there to say? Check for your sun, moon, Venus, or rising. But if you're guided to be here and you're not a fire sign, or you don't have any personal placements in fire, or this is not November, this is still the video for you, okay? All right. Oh, also, this is a romance reading. Romance. So a lot of my general readings, if love stuff needs to come through, it'll come through there. I'm not saying nothing else will come through here, but whatever comes through here supports romance, okay? So singles, relationships, situationships, whatever the case it may be, I'm not distinguishing right now for this reading. So you just have to kind of listen for what it is, okay? All right. Let's get started. So I have Romance Angels cards. First one I have is Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I have Keep an Open Mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I have Past Life Relationship. You have known each other before. Period. Good. And Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. At the bottom of the deck, I have Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay. Have some wine here because I want to keep it nice and, listed for the romance reading. But I can't do too much because I will go hard. All right. Fire signs. I'm sorry. They just like people yelling at me right now. Also, if you hear stuff going on, it's the weekend. People are home, okay? I'm sorry. Some of you guys are gonna have sex with somebody. Like, it's just gonna be chemistry, right? Just doing your thing. And then you're gonna be like, wait, so sex is supposed to turn into like a thing? Like, I think you're gonna be kind of thrown off by the fact that somebody who was just a good one night stand is somebody who's turning into something. This might not be something that's fresh. Like, some people might meet that person this month. Like, they go out, they meet somebody, it just happens, and they're like, whoa. Some of you guys might some of you guys might be turning situationships or past, weird dynamics. Like, it was just a lot of like horniness and passion and all that. Some of you guys might be turning that into relationships. And you're like kind of shifting gears from seeing this person as somebody who you were just having sex with to somebody who's like really good for you. And when I say good for you, I mean like really good for you. like a significant partner. Some of you are already in the process of that shift happening, and it's just kind of throwing you off, and you keep going back and forth like, is this really what I think it is? Like, no, there's no way. Maybe you didn't really think the connection was like that. Some of you guys, there's more brewing underneath the surface than you and your partner have tapped into because you've only tapped into it on a physical level. Whoa. Some of you guys have no idea that you guys are compatible on so many different energetic levels because you have not explored anything beyond sexual banter or, again, sexual relationships, and you just, doing the thing. Y'all know if y'all be hooking up with people, just doing the thing. Y'all cool, whatever, hang out. Everyone's cool. The boundaries were clear. Let's say that. Well, for some of you, the boundaries are clear. For others of you, okay, so the boundaries may have seemed clear, right? It might have been on the technical level, we're not together. But then things start getting iffy, but now you're exploring it. And you're sitting here because for the longest time you were like, this was not the person who I saw myself with. This can't be the person. And then as you open your mind up, as you open up to this idea more that this might really be the person for you, you start saying, oh my God, they have this quality. Oh my God, they have that quality. Oh my God. And they start checking off boxes you never knew they checked off because you didn't know who you were dealing with that deeply. It is throwing some of you guys for a loop. I'm screaming. So, excuse me. Some of you guys aren't talking to this person right now. Some of you guys are at a distance from this person right now. Some of you guys, interestingly enough, some of you guys, come on, man. Some of you guys might still be in contact with this person, but there's a level of separation between you guys on an emotional level. And now that you've decided that you want somebody serious, you want to call that person in, or you're praying for that person, you're kind of thinking about what you want, blah, blah, blah. This person appeals to you more and more, and you're trying to sit here like, am I tripping? Like, maybe I'm just seeing them in the wrong light because I want this to be a thing. Like, it's funny because everything that's happening here between you and this person is very natural, and it's going in a very positive direction. It's going at a good pace. But because you're in such disbelief that this is supposed to be happening this way, because it's never happened this way for you before, you're freaking out. Underneath the calling in your soulmate is getting to know each other and playfulness. Okay. And then I picked the two cards up, and the passion card is underneath. Getting to know each other says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Underneath that is passion. Some of you guys don't think that getting to know this person will be worth it, right? Or maybe you're in this stage of getting to know this person, and because it's like really heartwarming. Okay. It's like heartwarming. It's almost like you can have a lot of fun with this person because you're having a lot of fun with this person, talking to this person, whether you're going out or not, or just chatting. They're funnier than you thought they would be. You guys are kind of playing around and things are surface. Excuse me. It's kind of like you're sitting here like, this can't possibly go deeper. This can't possibly go deeper. But this passion, okay. Some of you guys, this is wild. Some of you guys are not having sex with the people right now. Like, you had sex with them and then this kind of dynamic entered. And so in those times where you're not having sex, it might almost feel like there's nothing deeper than that. But then the sex deepens each time you have sex, and it deepens the relationship, right? So before, it's just the cute getting to know each other stage, talking, whatever, having fun. Then you have sex again, and it's a lot more passionate the last time. You're like, whoa, okay. So then you hang out a little more, and it's still playful and all that stuff, but the connection deepens a little bit, and you guys have sex again, and it just keeps getting more and more passionate. And you're just like, what is going on? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Some of you guys grew up with the understanding that, like, this doesn't happen. Or maybe you've just seen so many situationships go wrong where people are having, like, toxic relationships. And I want to be clear. If you're in a toxic relationship, you know by now. You've gotten the hint. So don't even try to make this fit. I shouldn't have to tell anybody at any time to not make things fit. But I do, because some people are desperate, especially when it comes to love. And I'm not shading anybody. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just stating the facts. Like, some people really are desperate for this to be them. It's not you, honey. If this is you, you're probably looking at this like, ain't no way. If you're trying to make it fit, you'll know. Even if you don't want to admit to yourself. But that's all I'm going to say. Now I lost my train of thought going off. Whatever. Let's, we're going to clarify some cards. Get this deck. I already shuffled these decks, by the way, guys. What do you want me to clarify? What do you want me to clarify? Chemistry. Let's clarify chemistry. Spirit, please clarify chemistry for fire signs. November. There's a lot of cards. I'm not doing all this. I'm just not. No. November 2019. Please clarify chemistry. Please give me less cards. for fire signs, November. I'm sorry, this is funny to me. For November 2019, 2 more shuffles. Please clarify chemistry. For fire signs, November 2019. Okay. Yep. Okay. So I have 2 cards. I have the Ace of Swords and I have the 9 of Wands. I'm sorry. One of my decks is trying to fall all over the place. The Ace of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Okay. I'm sorry. It's just funny to me. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Tower underneath that, the 2 of Wands underneath that, the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Some of you guys are actually in disbelief to the point that it's low-key pissing you off. This is some fire sign stuff, man. My God. Some of you guys are so floored by the fact that the truth of the situation is that this might actually really work and might really be worth your time. You're so floored by that it's literally frustrating you because you're looking back over everything like, you're telling me we were building this whole time? You're telling me this was meant to be? You're telling me I wasn't tripping? Because y'all picked up, whether you suppressed it or not, you picked up on the fact that this was deeper than it was well before now. You absolutely did. But you're sitting here like, oh wait, I'm not making this up. You're telling me I'm not making this up? It's just you like trying to figure out how this is possible. How is this possible? This Tower is a good one to me. This Tower with this 2 of Wands and this 9 of Pentacles at the bottom, this is a good Tower to me. Because now your entire idea of what this was and what this wasn't is now destroyed. And now you have to sit here and figure out, wait, what do I want to do with this, right? Before, it was just a casual relationship. Might have felt a little something here and there, but you suppressed it. Maybe there's some weird things that happened, some mixed signals that got sent, but you just let it go, right? Not that deep. Not that deep. And now it's like you're getting this intuitive hit or you're seeing something. Things are coming together. I mean, you're just getting signs all over the place that this is it. And you're like, there's no way. And this chemistry is going to speak for itself in a way. The more you guys get to know each other and the more you guys open up to each other. I mean, it's just time for that. It's just going to literally shatter any ideas of what you thought this was. And you're going to have to make a decision about if this is something you want to pursue or not. I think you guys are ultimately going to pursue it. This 9 of Pentacles lets me know that there is stability here and that there's an offer of stability coming. So either somebody makes a decision and offers a stability and you're like, okay, I'll follow the offer. But it's like you're following it like, I'm watching you, motherfucker. Hey, I'm watching you. Where are you leading me? I will do what I want. I will jump ship. So you're just kind of like side-eyeing, but you're following. You know? That's hilarious to me. Some of you guys want this stability. I don't want to say some of you guys. A lot of you that are praying for this clearly want stability. You're just trying to decide if this is worth your investment, and it is. I just think it's throwing you for a loop, like just how well this might work out. I don't think you know just how well this is going to work out. But you have to make the decision to go after this, you know. Okay, let's move on. Spirit, what do you want me to clarify? Okay. Yeah, past life relationship. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like the fact that I'm clarifying this. When I say don't like it, I'm happy to do it. I'm saying that in the sense like, why would I need to clarify a past life relationship? Is it not just that? Okay. Spirit, please clarify past life relationship for fire signs. Spirit, please clarify. I'm sorry, the intuitive hit I just got. Okay. Please clarify past life relationship for fire signs, November 2019. Spirit, please clarify past life relationship for fire signs. 2 more shuffles. Please don't give me too many cards. All right. This is a joke. Okay. This is a joke. Oh my god. Okay. So I have the Fool. I have the Six of Swords. And I have the Ace of Cups. At the bottom, sorry. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Pentacles. And then I have the Hierophant. Please be kidding. Do I want to look one more under? Oh my god, the Two of Swords. Okay. Alright. Let me tell you why I almost dropped my cards. Some of you got... Some of you guys are renewing a contract with a soulmate that's been a soulmate in past lifetimes. But now you're renewing the... When I say renewing the contract, this is a healthy one, right? This is about to get real woo-woo. Let y'all know. Some of you guys... Sorry. Some of you guys... had soul contracts with this person. And because you learned your lessons of the last, whatever that last lesson you had to learn, you learned in the last lifetime. And it's like you agreed, I can't believe this, you agreed in this lifetime to like start embarking on a whole new journey that's going to last multiple lifetimes. I'm so sorry this is not your shtick. Like, I gotta say what I'm called to, okay? Okay. That's one situation. Another situation, some of you guys are reconnecting from a soulmate that, like, you haven't connected to for a lifetime or two. Like, they kind of got lost. Like, you kind of got lost in the last lifetime, or they got lost in the last lifetime, and now you're coming back. And the connection may feel... I mean, for all you guys, it's going to feel more intense than normal. But this one in particular might feel more intense than normal because you've been looking for each other for a really long time. Okay? That is for a select few. Not everyone's going to resonate with that. But you'll know. Because it'll be a little too... I don't know why I'm getting the passion might get out of hand. The passion might get out of hand. Whatever that means. Y'all can't expect me to say that. Okay, y'all, look. If the sex is, like, really, really rough, I don't think anybody's going to get hurt. I think both of you guys are going to like it. But it's going to... It's like y'all are having a kind of sex where you look back and you're like, I can't believe I just did that. Like, what the hell was that? Like, it's the sex that kind of, both of you guys, you know how people, like, cuddle and stuff after sex? I mean... Maybe that's my thing. But you know what I'm talking about. It's like afterwards, it's almost like you guys can't look at each other. Because you're just like, what the fuck? So everybody just clears the room. I'm sorry. But if that's what's happening, that second situation is probably yours. That is a select few, man. I'm sorry. It's really funny. Whoa. Others of you, this is actually... Okay, I actually got this in the water sign reading too. Some of you guys are leaving, like one or both of you, both of you definitely had to experience this, but one person more recently than the other had to get out of relationships with people from their past lives, and they're entering a whole new contract. So it's kind of like the first situation I was explaining. But it's like they're entering a whole new contract. I'm sorry, that last message still struck me up. Let me focus. It's like they're entering a whole new contract with each other as a result of completing a contract with a soulmate they've had for multiple lifetimes. Okay? So for you guys, this might be a new journey. And I almost think you guys have known each other in another life, but you didn't have this relationship because this other contract was blocking both of you guys from coming together. So you guys have known each other before, but you haven't been intimate before. But now that you guys are going down that path of being intimate together as a result of ending those other contracts, you're entering a new soul contract. But it's a lot healthier and it's a lot more intimate. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting 2 to 3 lifetimes forward. And honestly, I'm not going to make this whole thing too woo-woo and get into like how time isn't real and how you could like really enter into another lifetime that's, you know, in the past. I will do too much really fast. I really will. So I won't go down that road. But yeah, no matter the situation, this is a real beautiful offer that's happening here. This is something really, really beautiful. And I think a lot of you guys, if you don't experience deja vu, you're just going to be looking back at a lot of things that, like, just the order of how things happen, you're going to look and you're going to be like, wow, this was really in the works for a long time. Some of you guys are going to realize that this was in the works for both of you guys for minimum 3 years. But you didn't understand what was going, even, yeah, minimum, I'm saying minimum 3 years. This has been building and culminating for this to happen, and it's just kind of wild looking back and seeing it. But it took both of you guys listening to your higher selves, took both of you guys making decisions in your own lives, right? So it took a long time because these are really tough challenges you guys are up against, and you had to go through them in your own way so that they can be complete, fully closed out, right? And so there was a long time where the decisions you were making, you didn't realize they were bringing you guys together because they were decisions that you guys had to make for yourselves. But the minute you started making those tough decisions for yourself regarding people who you've been in relationships with, that's literally when the work started. This has been in progress for a really long time, guys. This was always meant to be. And now it's here. Wow. I knew clarifying that card was going to be on some bullshit. Do I need to clarify anything else, Spirit? I'm getting yes, but I don't know what. Okay. I'm being told to clarify playfulness. That was the third card under the one that was at the bottom. I'm being told to clarify that, and then we'll move on. Very interesting card to clarify. If you need a refresher, did I already use this deck? I'm sure, yeah, I did. For a refresher, playfulness says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I keep shuffling cards that I already shuffled. Like, okay. All right. Spirit, please clarify playfulness for fire signs. Spirit, please clarify playfulness for fire signs. Excuse me, Spirit, please clarify playfulness for fire signs. Why did I just do that? Okay. That was intentional. 2 more shuffles. Spirit, please clarify playfulness for fire signs. Please clarify playfulness for fire signs. Okay. So I have 3 cards, 6 of coins. Okay. Or the 6 of pentacles. The Fool. And Knight of Staffs or Knight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, I have the 6 of Staffs or the 6 of Wands. Underneath that, I have the 3 of Cups. This is a really divine card for me. Why am I clarifying playfulness? Let me just, because y'all, okay. If this is you, okay, I would love y'all to comment situation 1, situation 2, or situation 3. I would love y'all to comment because I just find this so interesting. Okay, y'all. Okay. Clarifying playfulness. Oh, this is telling some of you guys to like loosen up, which is interesting. Yeah, this is just telling some of you guys, don't be afraid to loosen up. And don't be in a rush to make things so serious so quickly. Some of you guys might be really concerned that like this person doesn't know how to be mature, doesn't know how to be upfront with their emotions, like, and I think that's a valid concern from some of you guys, but don't be, I think this is just really telling you have some time with this person, so don't be pressed to make everything so deep so early. Also, don't be naggy. Right, so in your effort to make things deeper earlier or to pull out of it sooner what you think you or what you want, you guys might be more like testy, naggy, willing to start arguments, willing to fight. Because you don't really want to give it time. You just want what you want right now because you're still, I feel like it's born out of you trying to be sure this is the person. I need to know they're like this. I need to know they have this quality. I pray for that. I need to know this. I need to know. I just need to push them deeper. All this little cute banter is just annoying me. Like, you're getting ahead of yourself and you guys have too much time, right? It's going to be deepened and developed in its own way, the way it's supposed to. So don't try to navigate that too much to the point where you're like, this is like control issues. Like, you're trying to control the narrative because you need it to be sure for you. This other person, right? This might be you and this might be the other person trying to do this to you. Reverse the roles necessary. But if this is you, it's like you're trying to get the other person to be on the level of awareness you are, right? They might be somebody. Okay, here's the thing. Some of you guys are entering this relationship with a lot more knowledge of this person being right for you than they are. Like, they might be like, I want to do this with you. You might be like, I already know, like, this past life step. I already know how deep this is. I need you to catch up. Like, it's like you almost have, like, I don't want to say too much knowledge, but you need to know how to still act in the moment, even though you know what's going on. You know, you still need to give it room to play out, even though you know the deeper significance of everything that's happening. Like, you have to calm down a bit. If this is them, you might feel pressure from them that you're like, why are you trying to rush it? You know? And really, they're looking for long-term energy, but you might feel like they're trying to rush you and you don't understand. It's because they probably, for a while, understood that you were the one for them. Maybe before you, I feel like you guys started understanding it around the same time, actually. But one person actually took that to heart and really sat with it. The other person ignored it and tried to deny it for a while. I think both of you guys tried to deny it for a while. But one person was like, whether they thought they were receptive to it or not, they were a lot more receptive to it than the other person. It's just what it is. Okay? You guys have to let this play out. Naturally, it will be successful and it is still protected. There's not much you can do. I wasn't even trying to, but I pulled up the 3 of Cups and saw the 5 of Swords. Some of you guys, like, if you get really, really impatient, like if you sit here rattling your brain about what this is and what this isn't too much, you might be driven to do something that's going to hurt the other person, and then it's going to create a whole big fiasco of what this relationship is and isn't because you just fucked up the flow. Like, some of you guys are really going to mess up the flow of things, trying too hard to make it be what you think it's supposed to be. You don't even know what it's supposed to be. That's why you're confused. Like, humble yourself a bit. All love. All right. All right, guys. Let's get some advice. This is the shortest reading I think I've ever done. I'm proud of myself. I need this reading to be kind of short because we're having guests soon, so had to get this under control. I'm just surprised. Comment with your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Comment. I mean, you don't have to. But if it's, I want to know the fire placements, if you're comfortable sharing them. If they're your sidereal placements. If you watch other videos, have the tropical placements related to you. Have the sidereal placements related to you. Have you watched any videos that were not in your chart at all, but it still hit? You know? I want to know all these things. If you end up watching this video after November, I'm posting these in November 2019. If you watch it after November and it resonates for you in whatever time frame you're in, let me know when to say. when it's at, when it is. I mean, y'all get it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all those good things. Alright, let's get some advice for y'all. Woo, that was a hell of a reading. I'm really happy I had that reading because I've been having some heavy readings lately. That one was a lot of fun. Wild, but a lot of fun. Spirit, what advice do you have for the Fire Sign Collective for November 2019? You're doing great, friend. I have really great friends, and they try to accommodate me when I'm doing readings by being really quiet. He really did sneak in here and get some scissors. I didn't even hear his ass, okay? That shit is kind of scary. Not gonna lie to you. Flash shuffle. Can I get advice for the fire signs? Oof. Thank you. Okay. Oh, great, right? I have listened. This is the same as the High Priestess, not in the High Tarot deck. In the regular tarot deck, I have Blossom, 20, breaking down. And this is a vibrant, 2 2s here. I have 2. Listen, is 2. Blossom is 20, breaking down to a 2. So we're talking partnership. Blossom, this is actually, this is the Judgment card in the tarot deck, and this is an incredible, I love that. I don't really get this card much, that's why I'm kind of like, whoa. I love the fact that it's Blossom right now. Moving on, 8 of Cups in the regular tarot deck. And at the bottom, that's card 8. At the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Pentacles, dedicated effort. So you have 2s and 8s. I'm sorry, that's funny. There are a lot of you guys in 2 years and 8 years. Which is important because either you're developing a relationship that's new or you're building something that's meant to last a long time. I think that's the significance of these numbers right now. But it might be really special to you if you do have personal 2 or 8 years. Or this is a personal 2 or 8 month. Either way, these numbers are significant. So if you see 22, you see 888, you know the vibes. You know the vibes. The advice here, guys, is to just go with where you're being led. You can question it all you want, but the problem is if you question it too much, like, you may not be using your lips to talk, but your mind is talking too damn much, and you just need to listen and do what you're told, okay? You may not like that. Some of you guys might find it really natural to do that, even though you're protesting the whole time. If that's what you want to do, okay. As long as you're listening to your intuition and letting things flow, right? Don't actually start causing problems and projecting and externalizing this onto the other person. If they're doing that to you, check them. Check them. The Blossom card, I love this because, again, this is judgment. So for me, I think that's one of my cards where I'm like, there are strong ancestors, divinity, whatever present. And they're like, they're going to have the final stamp on this, you know? And the fact that this is Blossom, I just really feel like, again, this is divinely supported. And so you need to understand that this is meant to go the distance. You may doubt it throughout the time, especially if you're dealing with that separation for any reason. You may doubt it, but this is for you guys. This is really, really for you, okay? Don't try to sabotage it, please. I know you're used to sabotaging things. This message is for you. You're used to sabotaging things. Don't sabotage this. And even if you try to, it's not going to work. Like, just let love into your life. Like, stop. Stop trying to control things. Just let love happen. Some of you guys don't even know what the hell love is. You guys have never been in love. You don't know how love works. Like, some of you guys have been in unhealthy relationships. Like, you have no idea what this is. There are very few. I feel like you're going to intuitively find out with this person, but in fact, I'm willing to go the distance to say like 98 to 99% of you guys have no idea what's going on. So just stop. Just stop trying to control it because it's literally on a level of love you have not experienced. For some of you guys, you might have experienced this once in your life. And I mean that 1%. The rest of you guys have no idea what's going on, so shut up. I love you, but shut up. Moving on and dedicated effort are 2 8s. Moving on to, yeah, so some of you guys, again, when I said about not knowing what the hell this is, you're about to experience something so new that you shouldn't be afraid of what you have to confront. So if anything comes up for you, any tough truths, any raw emotions you never dealt with before, raw emotions you never admitted to before, you have to be more vulnerable. If you have to be more vulnerable, okay, like there are things that you're going to be very, very uncomfortable with that are going to be new to you, but you need to embrace them. You need to embrace them, and you need to embrace the way that you're being called to grow. Maybe you've sat here and been a hard ass your whole life, and all of a sudden this person is softening you up and making you more romantic and giddy, and you're just like, supposed to happen. Get over it. Like you're stepping into a new understanding of yourself, of love, of relationships in general. It's not meant to look like anything that's happened before, and it doesn't matter how much it throws you off, you're still going in the right direction. Even if you thought you would never soften up or you would never open up to anybody, who cares? You are now, because this person's that special. Not everybody gets this, man. You didn't understand that. Not everybody has this opportunity, whether this lasts forever or not, or at least till death, you know, because y'all got some lifetime to figure out going forward, period. But whether it lasts the rest of your life or not, like, this is meant to happen for good reasons. So please just go and enjoy things. Don't try to figure out the end, if it ends, how it ends. Like, just go with it. It's so beautiful what you have here, okay? This 8 of Pentacles, dedicated effort. Just understand that you're building something. You're building something worth your time and worth your love and worth your energy and worth being all in for. Some of you guys have never, ever considered being all in for a relationship. You never had to be all in. Maybe your relationships required less of you and this one requires more. Maybe you've been a lot more of an all-in person than you realize, but because nothing was deserving of you, you never really gave it, and now you're about to give it. And you're about to understand a whole new level of what it means to love unconditionally. But you just don't know the impacts and the way this is going to impact your life. You don't have any concept of it. I'm trying to tell you, you guys think you get it and you don't get it. It's so deeply beyond that. It makes me want to cry because it's so fucking beautiful. Like, please let this be and go where you're guided and trust what you're building, okay? That's it. I'm going to stop preaching. This has been something. Love you guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.